Hello and welcome to this week's JackSucksAtLife Reddit video. It's not me, it was a mannequin. It's just a bit of fun to start the video. We are back on the JackSucksAtLife subreddit. We got 177,000 members. It's been an exciting, busy week, so I'm excited for some exciting posts. Top post of the week, I think JMW's profile picture should be white, as that's the color of Jack's Tesla. That's the top post of the week. That's the creme de la creme. 256 likes is the most upvoted post. What happened to us? We used to get at least 1,000 upvotes on the top post. Guys, link in the description to join the subreddit, please. This week, I met KSI. I got him to sign the diamond play button that I infamously got 3 years ago. I hosted an entire video on a channel with 20 million subscribers. And our top post is about my profile picture on a channel I don't even upload on anymore. And it has 256 likes. Wow, we've really excelled ourselves this week. My God. I need help. People say I look like I'm related to Jack, but I don't see it. Do you think I look like him? Well, I'll be honest, I think it's just that we're both white and have basically the same glasses. We're pulling similar expressions, so yeah, we do look alike, but there's probably another 50 million people in the world that also look just as much like me as you look like me. But it's a lovely little photo, isn't it? This was at the Tommy Innit show. I wonder whose signature is this. Oh yeah, I did a little hint to the big Sidemen video last week, didn't I? So we now know that this is Vicstar, and it's a prop I got from this world record where he was knocking mannequins down and I got him to sign the mannequin afterwards. I took so much free stuff at the end of this video. Look at that, 3 million views in 19 hours. That's crazy. Look, it's me, thanks to Jack. I'm above the fold of the description. That's fantastic. I've done well there. Do other guests get to go above the fold? George Clarkey was in this video. Is he in the description? He's below the fold. Can you imagine? What a peasant. Do you guys prefer the new thumbnail or the old one? Oh my God, I am sick of talking about thumbnails in this Reddit series. So yeah, I did try a different version of this thumbnail. You can see it there. And it's simply because I made all the assets with the KSI diamond play button video. And YouTube have recently given me a new feature where I can test 2 thumbnails at once. So I no longer need feedback from you guys in the comments because YouTube will now literally tell me which thumbnail's more effective. And they're quite similar in terms of watch time, but apparently people that click this one are likely to watch for about 3% longer, which is a really cool feature to have. I did the same thing with the KSI video. They're quite similar and the results aren't that different, but apparently people are going to watch ever so slightly longer if they clicked on this thumbnail. I'm obviously going to try this with more extreme variants of thumbnails in the future, but on this occasion I couldn't really come up with anything better than these 2 models. I made a JackSucksAtLife soundboard. What else should I add to it? Wait, is it an app? Oh my God. Well, I've got an iPhone so I can't download it, but I'd like to see it. I kind of wish it was just a website as opposed to an actual app that people had to download. What the heck is going on in the JackSucksAtGeography subreddit these days? Is it just me or does my chicken look like Africa? I mean, in all fairness, it does kind of look like Africa. Yeah, everyone agrees. He has a point. I mean, to be fair, to be honest, he does have a point. The JackSucksAtGeography subreddit is flying high without me. Do you know what? I know a fun game. Let's find out if the top post on the JackSucksAtGeography subreddit has more upvotes than the top post of the JackSucksAtLife subreddit, even though I've not done any promotion on this subreddit for the last 4 months. So it was about 250 to beat 619. Brilliant. It's literally more than double. Why is this subreddit that I'm not a part of anymore more active than the subreddit that I promote every single week of my life? Jack is on the new Sidemen video. Look at me. That's so weird. Because I watch basically every Sidemen Sunday, and the fact that I hosted one, that is crazy. That's like a real surreal experience, something I did not think would ever happen. I had an ambition to maybe feature in a Sidemen Sunday at some point, but to actually be like the host of the video, how did that happen? I know not all of you watch Sidemen videos, so let's have a look at my little moment in the intro if you've not seen it.
And we have got our lovely adjudicator, JackSucksAtLife.
Yeah!
Fastest time to
And now there's me doing a little intro. That's so weird to see. Go watch the video if you've not seen it. It's a really fun one in my opinion. And maybe you could expect me on a certain podcast this week as well. I don't know. I'm just saying. Why are your videos so much shorter now? Okay, so the recent video was 5 minutes, which is very short. And then you show a video from a while ago, 17 minutes. I mean, they're not really much shorter. Yes, this was 5 minutes, but it was because it was effectively a bonus video to come out alongside the Sidemen Sunday. And, you know, it was as long as it needed to be. I filmed with KSI for 2 minutes. So the fact that the video itself itself is 5 minutes. Any longer would have just been dragging it out unnecessarily. Then just 4 months ago, there was a video that's 16 minutes, but all of my videos have always been around the 10-minute mark for literally years. Sometimes they're much longer, sometimes they're shorter. It just depends on the video. Live footage of a man slowly losing his brain cells. Oh no. Aha! Barbara! It's a fun feature. Pew, 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 pew. I can have fireworks. Maybe I want a little forest. Oh, and then it'll just glisten through the forest colours. Oh, it's not even halfway. I'm not watching all of that again. Random side note, because it just reminded me. Got a new lens for the camera, so ever so slightly wider. You can see a bit more of my background, my play buttons and stuff. And I can do this. Look how close I can get. Maybe we'll just do the rest of the video like this. Come on, guys. 5k away. Oh, God, yeah. That's another thing that happened this week. JackSucksAtStuff hit 1 million subscribers. And apparently it's gained another 80,000 since then. I think it's because one of the shorts popped off. I think it's this short just popped off and I gained loads of subscribers from it. It's a short where I'm kicking off at Tommy for saying he has more play buttons than me. I've just realized I'm still zoomed in. That's embarrassing. And I didn't think that this short would do that well in Spanish because I didn't think Latin America had any clue who Tommy in it is, but apparently doesn't matter because we've gained 66,000 subscribers in less than 5 days just from that YouTube short that I recorded months and months ago. That is crazy. So yeah, probably early next year there'll be a big video talking about JackSucksAtEspanol's rise from like being totally dead and abandoned to 1 million subscribers and thriving. So stay tuned for that. I've been recording little bits once a month for the past like 8 months. Is it just me or does this thumbnail look weird? Do you know what? I don't care. I literally do not care what you say about the thumbnails anymore. You're always just more about my thumbnails. Jack just changed the thumbnail. Shut up about thumbnails, man. Petition for Jack to do a Reddit video where none of the posts can be edited out. I think I have done that before, right? After all, this is how Duck Gang was created. Ah, was that from Duck Gang? That's funny. I didn't realize that. Shout out to little Duck Gang. Still got me Duck, you know. He's still here chilling, doing his thing. I really don't want this. It'll be mediocre, boring, and filled with dumb bullshit. The Reddit videos are all pretty long. They're always like around 20 minutes. So I think that's long enough. There's a reason certain posts don't make it in. It's because they're not very interesting for a video. Jack knowing soon he will hit 1 mil on the Spanish channel. This post. Oh no. If Jack gets 1 mil subscribers on JackSucksAtEspanol, he should learn Spanish. When was that? When did I say that? Please tell me I said no. If this was like 9 months ago, I would have thought that the Spanish channel was never going to get to 1 million subscribers. Oh no. Why does it say followers? Oh, interesting. Yeah, so you've searched my channel and it says 4.2 million followers instead of subscribers. Let me try that. It says followers for me as well. Oh, they're going to change the word, aren't they? They're probably trialing it. YouTube, please keep subscribers as being called subscribers. It's so integral to the platform. It's your own thing. It sets you aside from like Twitter and Instagram and stuff. Why would you want to say followers? Oh, God. Jack, did you intentionally get the French flag wrong to try and get the same results as your most popular short? Yeah, that's what happened. It was incredibly obvious to me and I knew that it was meant to be France straight away, but I got it wrong on purpose. Yeah, that's what I did. Apparently my reaction looked a bit fake. I'm just an idiot, let's be honest. Side note, good to see Jack Sucks at Geography posts have returned to the Jack Sucks at Life subreddit. It's about time. Jack, do you keep in touch with the people you did Minecraft with, like Joel, Smallish Beans, and Jimmy Solidarity? I mean, I was never particularly close with those people anyway. Like, we're friendly with each other. I saw Joel briefly at the Sidemen charity match, and we said hello. We exchanged some pleasantries. Jimmy messaged me a few months ago because he wanted some YouTube Shorts advice, so we chatted about that. But I'm generally quite antisocial. There are not many YouTubers that I will speak to regularly, even though there's lots of acquaintances that I like. When I saw Jack in the new Sidemen Sunday. Oh, hello. What are you doing up here? Yeah, it went really good. I was like quite proud of myself. If you saw me when I did the Sidemen World Record video, I was quite nervous because it was quite a high pressure situation. I didn't have time to like say hello to everyone before we started recording and stuff. Whereas this time, because it was a shoot that lasted like 7 hours, it was just nice and relaxed and informal. And I got to kind of be myself. It's helped my confidence a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe for each channel, Jack should change the lights to different color depending on what channel it is. Yeah, we've never had that suggestion before. I'll be honest, can't be bothered to do that, and I think the the blue looks nice, so I'm just going to leave it on the blue. Who remembers Todd's Reddit award? What happened to Todd? What a mystery that man was. I redid Jack's MrBeast thumbnail, so MrBeast didn't look as weird. Oh, do you know what? That actually might be a better picture you've got of him there. Where'd you grab that from? I would actually change it to that. If you can let me know where that asset is, I'll cut it out and I'll put it in the original, because I think my hand looks better than your hand. But that is definitely a better picture of Jimmy, because he's at a better angle. So please, if you've got a high quality version of it, email me and I'll use it. I actually appreciate that. What do you think the next JackSucksAtStuff Reddit video title is going to be about? Could it be Jack in the Sidemen Sunday? Could it be Jack meeting KSI? Or could it be JackSucksAtEspanol getting 1 million subscribers? Do you know what? I reckon more of my subscribers will be excited about this than be excited about the Sidemen stuff. So I think we'll go with Espanol at 1 mil, because that is a pretty cool achievement, to be fair. The only channel where the empty space on the right makes sense. Oh, yeah, because it goes all the way to the end. That's what we like to see. Wait, is the description on that channel, "Hey guys, subscribe," with a spelling error? Well, that's amazing. We just want to be called the Jackoffs. Call your fans the Jackoffs or draw 25. Stop trying to make Jackoffs the thing. I will stop acknowledging these posts. Jack, are you sure you have 1 billion views? Because it only says 975 million on my end. Oh yeah, I also did the 1 billion views celebration video. All right, little secret for you. No, I don't actually have 1 billion views yet. But because this video was sponsored by Adobe, it had a specific deadline when it needed to come out. So this little screenshot at the beginning, I just inspect elemented. Because I'm gonna get 1 billion views in the next couple of weeks or so. So it doesn't really matter that I've jumped the gun a bit on the celebrations. Jack, why did you put an uncapped Sharpie into your pocket? Oh my god, people went mental about this. When you look at the top comments, everything's just very nice. But then you search newest first, look at how many comments there are about me putting the pen in my pocket without the marker. Does it matter? It would have been more awkward if I'd held the pen, because we were about to get a nice picture together. Nothing happened when I put the Sharpie in the pocket. The world didn't end. My trousers were not destroyed. I potentially got a tiny bit of ink on the inside of my pocket lining. But who gives a crap, alright? As soon as the video was finished, 20 seconds later, I put the lid on again. My god. Oh, this is a delightful comment. I had never heard of you. Sorry, but I just wanted to say you were so good in the video. Loved it. You definitely got a new fan. That's so cute. We've gained at least 1 subscriber after being featured on a channel with 20.5 million subscribers. We got any others? I've had quite a few comments saying that YouTube didn't push the video to people and they didn't get notifications. So definitely go make sure you watch the new main channel video, because its views are definitely a bit lower than average, considering it was quite an exciting thing. Is anyone else disappointed the last 5 videos that Jack's made on his main channel all have to do with 5 YouTubers? This is something that I have acknowledged already. It is a little bit annoying, I do agree. I have a video that's just a YouTube experiment video ready to go, but obviously I had to release this the same time as the Sidemen video, so that video will be out in 3 days. At the same time though, I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world, because it is kind of the nature of the content on JackSucksAtLife. You know, that is a channel where I talk about YouTube, big YouTubers, YouTube awards related to big YouTubers, so it isn't really that big a deal. And also, it's not like I'm just clickbaiting and putting big YouTubers in the thumbnails. You know, I actually met KSI, I actually got MrBeast's actual signed diamond play button that he wrote my name on. We did fix PewDiePie's 100 million award, we did get the Sidemen world record. This one maybe is a bit clickbaity because it's a YouTube news thing, but eventually that diamond play button right there is now sat behind me up there, so it all does make sense. Right, one sentence, only your fandom will know the context. Well, it's gonna be the one about sex, isn't it? Let's find out. And on that note, that's different to what I was expecting. I do say and on that note at the end of videos. I've never really thought about it. There's the actual upvote. Yeah, exactly what I was expecting. To be honest, I kind of like the red. I think people might agree it's a bit softer. I like the blue. I want it blue. It's my room. It's not your room. I want it blue. For those who don't have Instagram, oh yeah, a little picture I posted celebrating the 1 mil milestone. And I thanked everyone, including Malcolm, the voice actor, and Lycan Studios, the dubbing people, in Spanish as well. Because I've actually been getting quite a few South American followers on Instagram. I keep noticing it. I noticed the Cybertruck prices were announced, and I remember Jack pre-ordered it back in 2020. Is he still going to buy it? Yes, over in the US, there are actual Cybertrucks being delivered, so you're seeing lots of YouTube videos about them from people like CarWow and Marcus Brownlee. Cybertruck still looks like a really cool thing. Right now, I wouldn't want one because I have literally nowhere to keep it, but at the same time, that does not matter because it's not available in the UK, and it's probably not going to be available in the UK for at least another year because it's got lots of specific regulations that it needs to pass first. So I technically still have my pre-order from 3 years ago, but there is absolutely no rush in me actually committing to it yet. Why does this thumbnail for the most recent JackSucksAtStuff video say ad? Well, it's because It was an ad. YouTube found a new way to make the front page more messy. They have added pronouns that you can display if you want to. This is not something that I've got an issue with. If people want to shove their pronouns on their page, then that is completely up to them. I think that would be a bad look from me if I was against that. Now that Espanol has hit 1 million subscribers, what will Jack's next channel be to hit 1 million? Well, the next closest channel is Jack Massey Welsh. It's got, what, just under 700,000? But I'm not currently uploading, but I would like the play button, so I might do a few extra videos, maybe a few shorts and stuff, because, you know, every gold play button counts. I could do with more gold play buttons. I've got plenty silvers, but I need more gold. Oh, here's a GIF version of me putting an uncapped Sharpie in my pocket. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. New meme template. Jack reminding KSI about the time he used his name to glitch YouTube and greatly impacted YouTube award history. KSI forgetting. You know what? Isn't that amazing that, like, the diamond play button video is possibly the biggest thing I've ever done in my career? But because JJ is so big and has done so many crazy things all the time, he doesn't even remember it. It's so directly linked to him as well. Did anyone else not realize how tall Jack actually is? Only after seeing him next to KSI, who's 6 foot, did I actually realize that he's the same height. I am sorry to JJ, but he is not 6 foot. I think he's 5'11". I am exactly 6 foot. It's a common thing people say when they meet me. They expect me to be short. I don't know if it's because I'm always sat down in my videos or something. But yeah, I'm actually a reasonably lanky fella. I miss the old Jack. Oh god, here we go. Right, so this is before. He's chatting away. And then this is after. Foofy. What happened to Jack? He went in a strange direction. Eating toast whilst watching Jack make fun of me for eating my toast in a weird way. I have peanut butter on this slice. I hate these pictures. There's something really gross about them. Stop showing me your toast, bro. My friend made me a custom 20,000 subscriber plaque. Ah, congratulations. I got the same one from Becky when I hit 3 million. I think it was 3 million. Yeah, you can purchase these custom on like Etsy and stuff. What if Jack dubbed his short where he tells people to go to his original short and like his poop comment? Who knows? Maybe the Spanish viewers could give it a boost. I actually had the same idea. If you don't know, on shorts you can now link to other videos. So if I go from here, we can go to my short where I commented poop. 719,000 likes, second most liked comment of 2023. And I did dub my comment videos into Spanish. However, very sad news, you can only link to other videos that are from your channel. So JackSucksAtStuff can only link to other JackSucksAtStuff videos, which is a shame because it would be nice to get some international support on poop. But not the end of the world, because if we click this link, it takes you to my Spanish version of the poop original short. And if we check the comments, I have 136,000 likes on Popo, which is Spanish for poop. So imagine if this one day took over the original. Wouldn't that be so funny? What was the first video of Jack you ever watched? I'll go first. Okay, you watched my 50 States of America video 2 years ago. These are always interesting to have a look at. Let's go for it. Mine was episode 1 of X Life, then it got recommended again on Jack Sucks Alive, and it got slightly out of hand from there. Yes, that's what we like to see. It would be Minecraft Hacker Trolling 7. Oh, that was a long time ago. That's like 7 years, maybe even longer. A few other people watching from Hacker Trolling. We have come a long way from Hacker Trolling. Let's watch a classic Jack Sucks Alive Hacker Trolling intro. I know most of you don't know me as the Hacker Trolling guy, but 7 years ago, it was my thing as much as play buttons were my thing, but just on a much smaller level. Look at that, 158 episodes on the Jack Sucks Alive channel, but then there's a further 30 when I moved it to Jack Sucks Stuff. We'll just go with a random episode, giving a Minecraft hacker YouTube rank. Yes, bro. All right, here we go.
Meanwhile, these guys are getting screenshots.
That was not a great teaser, was it? That's coming up. Wow, can't wait to see that. That'll be great, Jack. Listen to me say hello, by the way.
Welcome to episode 9. Oh Minecraft hacker got controlling over my ever played on Sky Kit.
This is so weird.
Oh, hang on a second. There's
what is it? It's not some Kraken fan art, is it?
That's right. It was check out that Kraken piece of fan art. Oh,
yeah.
That's nice. I like it. I'm a big fan. That art actually depicts what happened in last episode's Hacker Trolling, where we told a hacker to tell us a joke, and instead they wrote us a bloody poem. I said a joke or a poem! And I asked you guys, should we perm ban them for not being able to follow simple?
I'm so much more erratic. This is crazy.
Poem. Shall we leave it at 30 days?
That's crazy. So yeah, we do like a formal intro for like a minute, which is not what YouTube is like these days. These days you have to get straight into it. And then after a minute, the intro plays, which is crazy. And then I start trolling hackers. It's so weird. I put like weeks of my life into this. Look at this one. This is a 1 hour long hacker trolling video that I did for episode 100, but it is completely edited. So it took me like 2 weeks to get all of the footage. Look how intense it is. Yeah, it's crazy to look back at, isn't it? What color do you think Jack wrapped his Tesla? Oh god, yeah, I leaked that last week, didn't I? Okay, let's check the comments, see what people think. It's green on DVLA, check my post. Oh yeah, it literally says online if you put my registration plate in. Well, that ruins the surprise a bit. I dubbed Pretty Woman Kitchen's first video into German with AI. Go on,
Was
then.
geht ab, Leute? Hübsche Frau Küche hier in der Küche. Fühlt sich hübsch.
It's quite well
Ich
synced, to
möchte
be
euch
fair.
nur wissen lassen, dass ich bald wieder mit regelmäßigen Rezeptvideos zurück bin. Bleibt also abonniert. Und wir sehen uns auf der
It's pretty unreal. I have looked into dubbing videos with AI. Obviously, it would be much cheaper than having voice actors dub all the videos like I do on the main channel. But I really like having professional voice actors dubbing videos on the main channel because they do a really, really good job and it creates more jobs for people and stuff. But I did think I could try it on my side channels like JackSucksAtStuff where I couldn't afford actual voice actors. But when testing it, the AI scripts just aren't 100% accurate. A lot of translations are translated literally. So, for example, if I was to mention an Apple iPhone, the word Apple would be translated into Apfel if it was German, where obviously I'm not talking about an actual apple, I'm talking about the company Apple. So for those native speakers, it would actually be a little bit annoying, but maybe the technology will get better in the future. But for now, I'm going to just stick to exclusively voice actors, because that's way, way cooler, let's be honest. I believe the subs allow geography content now, so what do you think of the new proposed Kyrgyzstan flag, Jack? I did not know they were planning on changing it. I noticed there's 4 lines instead of 3 now, so that must symbolize something in their culture. Obviously, the sun's different, but I like the original personally. But, you know, it's up to them. I actually can't control what Kyrgyzstan decide to do or not do, so I wouldn't kick off if they changed it. I did it! Oh my god, are you Jack Sucks Espanol's 1 millionth subscriber? Alright, you've subscribed. Very nice. You've turned notifications on as well. Perfect. You're refreshing the page, and 1 million! Very nice. Congrats on getting the new YouTube Shorts Lab. Thank you. Appreciate that. How delightful. Lovely fan art. Cracking, some might say. Toilet Gang made it on the Ali A channel. Toilet Gang spread far and wide, you know. If we ever get to 5 million subscribers, Toilet Gang will return as promised. Jack, here's the video evidence. Oh my god, it's me on the Puerto Rican news. Obviously, I don't understand what they're saying because I can't speak Puerto Rican, but there is my face. That's so weird. Oh, here we go. Jack, the reason you were on the Puerto Rican news is because someone submitted you on the news website and said it was your birthday, and that made you appear on live TV. That's amazing. That's so funny, whoever that was. I'm in Latvia and I found a pink Tesla. Jack, is that you? Do you know what? That is the exact shade of pink that my Tesla was. I mean, look, you can see it just down there. But I have black trims as opposed to these silver ones. And also, it's not been pink for over a year. So, no, it's not me. But it's nice to see that there are other pink Teslas out there. Here are all of Jack's kept promises, brackets, that I could find. Look, I have actually done many things, alright. There's way more than 10, but we'll look through them. So, first one, I actually did change my profile picture to a toilet. The entire don't subscribe challenge, I guess that was a promise. Yeah, I dyed my hair, didn't I? I wrapped the Tesla and stuff. We actually did the Attic 2 when we got to 1 million. I did actually keep this auto-generated thumbnail. I made Jack Sucks Geography. That was a little challenge to begin with. We made the Pop Up Pirate channel when we got a certain number of likes. I showed off the Coke ball even though it was late. We did all of the uploads on Pop Up Pirate. Why is that so small? Are these screenshots getting smaller and smaller? What is going on? And then I did upload on Tromboogle. I've done way more of my promises. People just forget the promises you do and they just remind you of all of the things that you've not done. Here is your Foofic interlude intro, Mr. Jack Sucks at Life. I'm not doing a Foofic interlude. We're not making that a thing. As delightful as that intro was. I think Tommy gave your play button to Max GG's. I don't know what's going on here. My play button's being passed around like the village bicycle. Why does Max now have it? What's going on? I'm back with all the turds. Oh my god. Okay, so as you know, I am working on my own cards. And you know what? Turd Boy 420 and Pretty Woman Kitchen as a joint card would be quite cute. Maybe I should write that down. Can you guess when these videos were based on Jack's room at the time? Oh my god. That looks quite similar. The red awards there. This is hard. I don't think this was that long ago. I think this was 2021. Let's have a look. It was the space video 2022. Wow, I'm not good at this. Oh, here we go. Right, much older. We got old camera. We got far less play buttons. I think this is 2019. It was 2020. I am really good at this. This one's when we moved. I know this one. So it'll be like June, July 2019. Yes. Finally, okay. Ooh. All right, the play button tower is non-existent. It's green. I don't have an OG Gold Award yet. That's got to be 2020. It's 2021? What is going on? 2018 for that one? Yes, finally. And 2015, definitely. Nah, that's not. It's a no context video. That does not count. Nah. The subreddit whenever Jack changes anything. I was so stressed about the profile pictures. I watch JackSucksAtStuff on my piano. Why is that a feature? I guess that's quite useful for YouTube videos where people are playing piano. But it's a very small, dark screen. Either way, cool to see. Alright, well, all of the posts are terrible now. So I think we'll end the video there. On that note, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Subscribe, go watch the new main channel video in case you missed it. As well as the 50-minute long Sidemen video. And keep an eye out for me podcast appearance, which will be this week. And then in 3 days' time, there'll be a new main channel video too, where we're doing a cool YouTube experiment. Lots happening. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye. See ya.